When you moved to the opposite coast and dropped out of school, because you went to a good school, right?
I went to Rutgers.
Went to Rutgers.
Yeah.
So what were the conversations back and forth between you and your parents?
I mean, I think there's just this, is this really happening? It was kind of surreal on a level. I think they were very proud, but they were also like, my dad would just keep being like, that's amazing. Can you take online classes while you're doing that? Yeah, or how about during the summer when you're not shooting, can you still, like, how do you finish your degree? How do you this, how do you that? And that conversation went on for a while. It probably went on for like 4 or 5 years.
It went on until last week.
Yeah. It went on until I did Colbert. I think because my parents knew.
Really?
Yeah, because I was on a show and it was on Nick at Night. It wasn't, it was an amazing experience, but to them they had no reference really for what was going on there. But then when I did Colbert, they were like, oh, we know Colbert. Like, they loved Colbert. It was like something they could really easily show their friends. And I think they were like, oh, okay, you'll be okay. You know Stephen Colbert. Even though I was like, no, I don't know him. We talked for like 2 minutes backstage. Like, I don't know him. But they were, I think they felt like that was a moment where they felt like, oh, okay, maybe through comedy you can kind of make your own way and can kind of do that. Once they realized there could maybe be a self-sufficiency to making things, which again is actually what I believe too, is kind of you want to be in a situation where you're not just waiting for calls, and if you can actually make things and do things, that excites me. That's always excited me forever.
Yeah.
So I think them feeling like I could get to that place was the most assuring thing. But I was a working actor in LA, which is a really hard thing to be, and they still were like, when are you going to finish that degree? Like, that was the priority.
Well, what's impressive to me is that you created something that, you created your own job, you created your own work. You know what I mean? And then I wondered if it became an active piece of knowledge for you that to do what I really want to do, I'm going to have to make my own version of it.
Yeah, I mean, that was from the beginning. I mean, I think, when I started making stuff in high school, that was so much of what was exciting to me, was just actually putting it together and making it, and then it became even clearer when I did this show for 3 seasons, and then I'd go out on auditions and no one cared that I had been on a show for 3 seasons, and it didn't really influence what was happening in audition rooms, because I would go in an audition room and they'd be like, well, you're not really good looking enough to be the lead, but you're like a little too cute to be like the complete dork. And so it's kind of this like weird space you'd go in, and then they'd be like, well, and you're not ethnic enough to play the ethnic guy. Because I would get all these auditions that are, a dude who's Indian, or a dude who they really want to like walk into a room and, oh, this Arab dude walked into a room. Like they want that feel, which is not the feel that I would get. So I was just in this acting purgatory for a while too, where
you don't fall into a certain category.
Yeah, I don't fall into a thing, and they're like, "Are you a leading guy?" Like, we don't know. And very well, there could be casting directors who watch my show and go, "Wow, he's really good at leading that show. I don't know if he's good at leading this other thing." But I mean, you never know like, where people are gonna put you, and so it just becomes exciting that you put yourself where you want to be.
Hey folks, thanks for watching. If you like what you just saw, then why not subscribe? Click right here for lots more off camera. And if you want to see the hour-long version of these conversations, I'm going to give you the secret link. Here it is, offcamera.com. Check it out.